My name is Aneta Nichols. I work for HCA Florida Palms West Hospital for the last 16 years. My title is ultrasound technologist or sonographer. Those are two terms that they can be used interchangeably. So everybody knows someone who has been pregnant, or they have family, or they witness somebody in a hospital having an ultrasound. This ultrasound machine takes high frequency, uses high frequency sound to travel to your body, and echo bounces back and provide us with beautiful picture. As a sonographer, we are the first to know what kind of a sex your baby will be. Is it a girl? Is it a boy? We are the first one to know what pains you have. As sonographers, we are the first one to see what's going on with you. You're coming to the hospital or doctor office and you're complaining of a belly pain. Most likely they're gonna order ultrasound. Why? Because we are the only modality they do not use radiation. We use high frequency sound. We obtain beautiful pictures so the doctor can say, hey, this is why you have the pain. You might have appendicitis, or you might have a pain because your gallbladder is not working properly. We are the first one to know what kind of a illness you might have. We're the first ones who know the sex of the baby. Is there a boy? Is there a girl? There are also other sides to ultrasound. We also see very sick people. We are the first one to know that you might have a cancer. And our job is to give as much information as we can for the doctor to have proper treatment for any patient to get better. Ultrasound is a very special modality. Like X-ray or CT, they are using radiation. Ultrasound, our machines, they do not use radiation. We use very high frequency sound that us as humans, we cannot hear. And it's very technology dependent. We have to know where to go on the patient body. We have to know which buttons to press on this machine to make the pictures beautiful, to make the pictures stand out, and for the doctor to provide the diagnosis. Little bit about me. I came from Poland as a young adult. Over there I finished a nursing school, but that's all I did. I just finished nursing school, and then I came to United States. Well, I didn't speak any English whatsoever, zero. And how am I gonna do nursing when I don't speak any English? So I tried to learn English, and then someone say, hey, do you wanna go to the nursing school? I'm like, no, I don't know. But they say, what about ultrasound? I'm like, ultrasound? I didn't know much about it, ultrasound. But when I read about it and I learned what ultrasound does, I decided this is it. I went to school for ultrasound for 2 years, strictly ultrasound, and then for about 6 months I did internship right here at Palms West in this hospital. It was hard. I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna lie, it was very hard, but I did it. I was afraid that me not knowing very well English, not speak very well, I might have a difficulties, but it was not that case. I read my books, I study, I talk to people, and I did it. 16 years later, I'm still here in HCA Florida, and I am instructor right now for sonography students. I help my other sonographers, and I love it. I love what I do. So this is one of our ultrasound machines. This is a Logic E9. We also have a Logic E10 that uses artificial intelligence, just like you will play video games. It provides us with beautiful pictures. You might see the colors on this image. This is something called Doppler. It shows us the flow of the blood into this particular area. We have different transducers. They are different sizes. This one particular, it looks very small. We can use on babies' brains, which is called neural sonology. So we provide lots of different exams. The way it works, electricity goes to this beautiful machine. This little transducer changes to the high frequency sound. And yes, everybody knows about the gel, the cold gel. Well, we have a heater, so it's not so cold. So we put this little gel on a probe, and then we take up images of the patient body. The reason we use this gel is because sound and air don't go good for this imaging. So yeah, that's our beautiful machine. You have to know all the buttons. It takes beautiful picture of almost every part of your body. The only part of the body we cannot take is the bones. That's another modality. That's X-ray. Sonographer's job is very important. On typical day, is if you work in a hospital, if you work in an outpatient center, or at the doctor office, you interact with patients. Your job is to obtain history of the patient. You have to know why they are here. You making the connection with the patient. You explain to them what you're gonna do shortly, and you try to obtain the images. After that, that's another part of ultrasound. We are writing a report. That means we have to write what we saw during the exam. We give the measurements of the organs. Do they look okay? Do they don't look okay? And then we presented this to our radiologist, who looks at the images and compares to what he thinks he sees and what we provided on our report, and then he gives the final report. We always thank our patient for letting us help them, because we the eyes of the doctor, we are helping them to get better. I love ultrasound. I can do it every day. I've been doing this for over 16 years, 40 hours a week. You can work part-time. You can work 20 hours. You can work 2 times a week, whatever you wanted to do. The field is really wide. You can work in a doctor office just scanning pregnant women. You can work in a hospital and provide wide range of ultrasound, from scanning somebody from a blood clot, to scanning little babies, to scanning someone for appendicitis. So your knowledge after your school will come into play in your job. And you interact with other modalities too, because ultrasound and CAT scan, we provide similar picture, we're just using different technology to help our patients. Anyone considering career in medicine, don't be afraid. Don't think, oh, I'm gonna be so long in school. Oh, I don't have the money, the school costs so much. Don't worry about that. Go for your dreams. There are so many resources, there are so many mentors, a lot of hospitals, a lot of places, and especially with this time when we're going through COVID, medical professionals are really needed. So you have to try and go for your dreams and not worry about anything else. Everything will fall to place. There are many resources and mentorships like T. Leroy Jefferson Medical Society to help you accomplish your dreams. And remember, career with medicine, in medicine, you will always have a job. You can do all kinds of different types of jobs in medicine, from being an ultrasound technologist, working in radiology, from being a nurse, even IT. You will do great. Go for your dreams. Good luck.